12 on.
I'll try and pop in.
Oh, what about you, Tim? Will you be coming?
Well, it depends how long it takes to muck out Tiny.
You know, I hear there's good money to be made in horse manure.
Well, if you could bag it up by the ton, maybe, but his output's not that prolific.
Tiny by name.
Yeah. The idea that I could make money from it is a bit,
Horse manure.
yeah, to coin a phrase.
Hey, Norris wasn't joking, was he?
Evidently.
Well, that didn't take long.
Hey, there might be some conveyancing work in it for you.
Not my speciality, I'm afraid.
Oh, a canny lot, these lawyers, aren't they? Eh? Every big decision in your life you make, they're there waiting to collect.
You're in the wrong profession, Rita.
Oh, tell me about it. I'm just popping in to see Jenny. I want to make sure the jukebox has got some Eartha Kitt on it for later.
Eartha Kitt?
All will be revealed.
Cheers, mate. Oh, don't you be lifting that.
There's hardly out in here.
Don't care, you to look after yourself. Did you pack your anti-sickness tablets?
Oh, you mean my puke stoppers?
Did you pack them or not?
Yeah. I ain't taking tablets, though. Just the thought of it makes me want to throw up.
You'll be fine. So you're all set to tell the world our news, then? Hey, you haven't changed your mind, have you?
It's scary, innit?
I know. We can do it, though.
Promise?
Trust me.
For God's sakes. Natalie, it's David. Look, I need to speak to you urgently, so can you call me back, please?
Glad to see you moving on.
Look, I'm no Einstein, but I'd be pretty thick to call her from here if there was anything going on. She helped Nick steal Gran's money. So she's the only one who knows what really happened, and she's the only one who can save me from going to prison this afternoon.
Still bought the barbers with it, though, didn't you?
Yes, but I confessed because I'd rather go to prison than let you think I cheated on you. I love you. Can you not believe that much, at least?
Sorry for interrupting.
No, you make yourself at home, girl. Don't let my name on the deeds put you off.
You know, things have been better since you left. Especially for the kids.
I wanted a shower, so I didn't stink the courtroom out. Might be my last decent wash before I get sent down.
How are you feeling about the hearing?
Tip-top. What do you think?
Well, you've got this morning to come to terms with it.
Yeah, there's something I need to do first.
Which is?
Fix this mess. Once and for all.
Poor.
That's what we said.
Oh, they are sure about this, are they?
We said that as well.
See? Told you I'd keep my gob shut.
And you've thought it through, obviously.
Well, it's not been easy, right? But,
Yeah, they gave us the option to...
but we couldn't say goodbye to any of them. They're our babies.
Well, nobody could wish you better than I do.
Cheers, Rita.
You know what it's going to cost you a bob or two? 4 kids.
Yeah, but we'll get child benefit.
That won't go very far.
Hark at the voice of experience.
Yeah, what do you know about it?
Look, you don't need to be a parent to work out. I mean, where are you going to live for a start?
What kind of stupid question's that? Where I'm living now, of course.
You sure about this?
Positive.
Not going back once it's done.
Well, that's kind of the idea.
And does Nick know about it?
It's none of his business.
He's going to find out, though. You've got to be ready for that.
Yeah, anyhow, enough about him. Can you do what I asked?
Sure. Just give me a couple of hours.
Cheers.
You got representation for this afternoon?
Bit late now, isn't it?
Well, you're kind of fine, but...
No, I'll be all right, you know. Thanks, but got nothing to hide, so it's got to count for something.
Let's hope so, mate.
Thanks.
No, we have orders coming out all the time. Well, right, OK, well, not all the time, obviously, but yes.
Nice to have trouble in paradise. Oh, labels. I'll get some. Oh, Sal! Labels. Oh, thank you. Work.
So how was Tiny?
Yeah, I had a right good chat with him.
What?
I don't know. Weather, meaning of existence.
Oh,
And does he have an opinion on that?
Well, it reminds me of this stupid teacher they had at school that used to make us read Gulliver's Travels.
Oh, you know, that's a nice book for children, that.
Not when he's 16, it's not, especially if you can't read. Kept banging on about it being some sort of satire or something.
Oh, can this wait?
Anyway, at the end of the book, he gives up on people and he goes and spends more time in the stables. And he starts talking to horses because they're superior beings.
Oh, horses are superior, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, point taken. Anyway, you're going to go and live in a stable, then?
Oh, my heck. I might read that book again because maybe that teacher wasn't so stupid after all.
Well, as long as you're not the only one mucking out, this is a syndicate, and you are recovering from a heart attack.
Well, don't see you doing much.
Well, it's difficult time for me, isn't it? Because I'm working. Anyway, I need to get back. But I am going to have a word with them. This can't go on. Come on.
All right? Yeah.
All right, thanks very much. I'll speak to you later. All right, bye then, bye.
Got you these. There you go. And that.
Oh, service with a smile, eh, Gary?
Yeah, where's that wish? How's it going?
Yeah, it's good.
If at first you don't succeed.
Oh, look, he's blushing.
No, I'm not.
How is it between you and her?
No, there is no it right now, is there?
It's getting better, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't deny that.
Back together soon, then.
Won't rule it out.
Right, Liz says that she can have Oliver later, so that's that sorted.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Well, I can't exactly bring him with me, can I?
No turning up. Why put yourself through it?
Because you might end up you know where later on.
Okay, so why upset yourself?
Because I love you.
Okay, look, I'm going to be home by tea time, so it's fine.
Well, we both know that might not happen.
No, I don't.
Look, you've been the one who's been fretting about this, and what now you're telling me don't worry about it?
Okay, fine, just get yourself in a state. You know, Paula told me to look on the bright side. She said I'll get a lesser sentence if I plead guilty. I still can't believe I'm on a worse charge than David, though.
Yeah, well, she also said don't dwell on that.
He's going to get away scot-free, I know it.
Well, I doubt it, not with his record.
Oh, he's as slippery as they come.
At least he's accepting his punishment and owning up to what he's done, which is more than you are.
Pleading guilty? I mean, what more do you want?
You're still trying to cover your tracks. Let's just hope they see right through you.
Charming.
Has anyone booked the holidays yet?
I don't think I'm going to be able to afford it. I'll just be off to London to visit Dylan, that's all I'm doing.
Yeah, we can't go anywhere because we've got Tiny.
Gary'll be off somewhere nice with Sarah, though.
Oh, where's it going to be then, Gary? Some tropical island?
We leave it out. Cocktails at sunset.
Palm trees in the moonlight.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
It's your holiday.
Aye, where are you off to? You two, now that you're back together, you and Gary.
Winding me up. Hey, it was you that said it.
When you've done this, there's something else that I'd like you to do. Can I just show you?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You've dropped him in it now, Sean.
Oh.
What have you been saying?
Well, I told you they're winding me up.
Yeah, well, you must have said something.
Look, they keep asking if we're getting back together. In the end, I said maybe just to shut them up.
And do you not think no would have done a better job?
But, I wasn't thinking.
No, you weren't thinking this morning either when you get me a coffee and a pastry that I didn't even want.
What?
Is it any wonder they're gossiping about us?
What do you mean? I can't even do you a favour now.
Here, where everyone is, where I'm in charge. Look, I don't want our love life to be the talk of the wash house. Got it?
Just dropping these off for you, Mum.
I was just coming to see you, actually.
Not today, thank you.
Gran.
No, don't you dare gran me after what you've done. I mean, you're not even allowed to talk to me.
I know.
Yes, well, just get out my way then.
Wait, I've got something for you.
Oh, good. What is it? Another plaque for Lewis?
Open it. Well, if it's a bomb, we're both going to go up, aren't we?
Don't be silly.
Adam drew it up this morning. Transfers the Barbers into your name. Lock, stock and barrel. So, it's all yours now. The money that we took is all tied up in that place. It's not every penny, but most of it.
What about Nick's half?
He gave me his share.
Why?
It was one of his scams. So I scammed him back. Anyway, it's all yours if you want it, that is.
I'm not likely to say no.
Great.
If you think all this means that you're forgiven...
No, I don't.
Well, good. Because you've got a long way to go before that happens, my laddo.
Well, I think it's fabulous news.
Thanks, Jenny.
4 phones won't come cheap, you know, when they're teenagers.
Are you still harping on about money? You know, you could help her to start saving by getting around him.
Walked into that one, didn't I?
Of course, 4 is a mystical number, symbolic of perfect unity.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
How come?
Where there are 4 elements, 4 phases of the moon, 4 points of the compass, 4 seasons.
To name just 4.
Well, I like the sound of that.
Me too.
I'd like to make a toast to Rita for being a rock through all of this.
Yeah.
They're on her grandma. And there'll be some tough times ahead, I'm sure, but knowing Gemma's always got a place to live is one less thing to worry about.
Well, thank you very much. But I have to remind you, this is Norris's due. His farewell, not mine. So, I do not want to steal his thunder.
Where is Norris?
That is a very good question.
That box was all packed and ready to go.
Where the devil is it?
What?
My Commonwealth Games medal.
You were in the Commonwealth Games? When? What event?
Well, no, but I mean, they were held in Manchester in 2002, and I got my medal for manning the turnstiles.
Oh.
Mind all, those games could never have been staged but for people like me. And anyway, I did have my moment of glory.
Right. What happened?
Well, one of the medal bearers dropped out. They asked me to stand in, yeah? I was on TV all round the world.
Did you get it on video?
Well, Emily set the video to record, but the tape ran out at the crucial moment. Bless her. Which makes it so important to find that medal now. Hey, there's somebody at the door. Door.
Oh. Is he going to come to this do or what?
Not until I find my games medal.
Did you know he had the medal? Oh, yes. No chance of being allowed to forget that. No, but did you see him on TV? We had it on in the pub. Yeah, how exciting. But we were watching a darts match, so we missed it.
Nick Tilsley, he saw it.
Oh, yeah?
And he promptly moved to Canada, so he couldn't tell anybody.
Oh, no, anyway, forget that. Can't you do that later? The party won't start without you.
I'm not sure I could relax.
Oh, look, I'll help you to find it.
I thought we'd turned a corner. Them setting up the Barbers together after all their past differences.
You can't blame yourself. They're old enough to make their own decisions.
I made them what they are. Don't you blame yourself for Clayton? Not that simple, is it?
I just come to get some of my stuff. And just so you know, I saw Gran earlier. I gave her the Barbers. Adam did all the paperwork this morning, so she'll get back what she lost. Well, most of it.
Well, that's very good of you.
Don't make up for what we did, but it's the best I could do. And I don't want to fight anymore.
I'll leave you two to talk.
I don't know what to say.
Well, I'm not expecting the red carpet treatment. What was it you called me? Thieving little toe rag? Yeah, well, you were right. Anyhow, I'll give you some time to think things over. I just wanted you to know.
Well, this does change things.
Shona, I don't want you to rush into forgiving me if you don't really mean it.
Well, we don't have the luxury of time. If you go down this afternoon...
It won't be forever.
David, I'm scared.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So did you find his medal? Yes, in his Derek Wilton folder. He lived with Mavis and Derek when he first came here. And then he married Derek's boss, who was also Derek's ex-wife.
Oh, all very interesting, I'm sure, but where is he?
Oh, I don't know. He's in a funny mood. I don't know whether it's nerves or what.
Long as he's got nothing else to hide, like another fiancé we know nothing about, for example.
Yeah, Mary. I loved all that, what you were saying before about 4 being a mystical number.
Derek Wilton. Oh. He worked for a stationery company and he drove a car with a giant paper clip on the top and the logo was stationery that moves.
Why would stationery move?
Oh, I wouldn't worry your little head about it, love.
Does Gemma really think she'll be living with you?
Well, that's what she's assuming.
And you're happy with that?
Well, I hadn't thought about it till today. I just assumed she'd be moving to somewhere bigger. I've obviously given her the wrong impression.
I mean, you don't want 4 babies around at your age.
One, maybe I could have managed, but 4?
I mean, where are they all going to sleep?
Well, exactly. Then when they start growing and running round everywhere.
Oh, don't you think you should say something?
Oh, not today, I can't. She's so excited. I don't want to rain on her parade.
Oh, just don't leave it too long, or else you could be stuck with her.
Yes, Sally, what can I get you?
You know, I'm still not happy about Tim doing all this mucking out all on his own.
Oh, I thought you enjoyed it.
Well, he's still recovering from a heart attack.
Well, I know,
And
but...
we agreed to share it.
Well, I told you, I'm just so busy.
Yeah, and while we're on it, you've still not paid me for your share of that horse yet.
Thing is, I didn't appreciate that...
Well, you've got to make time, Jenny, like the rest of us have done.
Can I get a word in? I realise now that I was hasty joining the syndicate. I mean, there's no way I'm getting up in the morning to clear up horse manure.
We had a deal.
Yes, to buy a thoroughbred horse we did, not some knackered old nag. I mean, if I'd known that, I...
What are you saying, then?
Sorry, Sally, but I want out.
What happens to Max and Lily if you go down?
I've asked my mum if she can take care of him. Can't expect you to, can I?
I don't mind. Seriously.
Well, yeah, great, but I mean, you've got a job to hold down.
So?
And a life to live. I mean, if I get 8 years...
Oh, it won't come to that, surely.
Well, you don't know. Might.
Well, I'd be happy to. I love them like my own.
But I mean, if you did get fed up of waiting for me, you know, I'd understand. You don't want to spend the rest of your life looking after someone else's kids.
You sound like you want rid of me.
No, Look, what I'm trying to say, all this making amends, it's for you. I mean, you do believe that, don't you?
Yeah, I think I'm starting to.
Have a word. Yeah, come in.
I'm glad I caught you. I heard you telling Adam that you don't have representation.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not too late if you want to change your mind.
I'm not exactly feeling very flush at the minute.
I'm not doing it for the money.
You're gonna make sure I come home tonight?
I'll do my best. You're not a complete lost cause. A single father counts for something. And you've cooperated with the police.
Robbed off my gran?
I can't promise anything, but you're better off with me than without me.
Yeah, he's right, David.
Yeah, great. Why not?
Right. When are we on?
2:30.
Okay, I'll go get the car.
Cheers. Thanks.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, dare I hope.
Look, what is important now is that we're strong for each other. Hey, I love you.
I never thought I'd hear you say that again. But I love you. All right? You're everything to me. Barring a pint of Newton and Ridley. I mean, obviously.
We'll get through this.
Well, congratulations, you two.
Oh, cheers.
You're gonna have your hands full. Hey, it's not the only thing that's gonna be full. Yeah, you'll need a spare bedroom just to store all the nappies.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Evelyn.
No, it amuses me, congratulating people for having a bit of slap and tickle. It's not like it requires a lot of skill, is it, or intelligence? Human race would never have got going, would it, if it did?
It's just a nice thing to say.
Still, it'll bump you up the housing list, won't it?
Don't need an house.
Well, where are you going to live, then?
At Rita's.
Did you know about that, Rita? Evidently not.
Of course she does.
What, you and 4 sprogs? In that flat of her, that little flat, when all she wants to do of an evening is sit down with a dry sherry and a word search. Do me a favour.
Tell her, Rita. We can stay with you, can't we?
I'm not sure it's a good idea, love.
What?
I know I said I'd support you, and I will still do that. But now I know there's 4 on the way. With the best will in the world, the flat is too small, and I haven't the energy at my age.
Why didn't you say something before?
Give me chance. This has only just happened. I barely had time to take it in. No, I am sorry. It's not what you were expecting.
No, it's fine.
Gemma.
I'll go after her.
Well, I saved your job there, didn't I?
So I can't believe that David tried to pin it all on me.
Oh, stop winding yourself up about him.
Yeah, well, it's hard not to, isn't it?
Yeah, well, just tell the truth about what happened and you'll be fine.
Yeah, look, like I said this morning, you know, if it's too upsetting for you, just stay away, you know, I'll be fine on mine.
Oh, and you'd prefer that, would you?
What's wrong with you?
All right, I'll tell you. I don't think you're being straight with me.
What?
I think you've been lying to me about what happened, and I think you've been lying for a very long time.
I haven't got a clue what you're talking
Well,
about.
you keep blaming David, saying that it was all his fault and you're the victim in all this, and I just don't buy it anymore.
Oh, right, you're saying I stole the money.
I'm saying no more lies. So you'd better start talking, Nick, otherwise you and me are finished.
I can't believe we started an argument. I mean, today of all days.
I'm not.
Yeah, I could be going to prison. This could be our last conversation.
I just want the truth. Why don't you want me at court?
Because I'm ashamed.
Only me. I thought you'd given that key back.
Well, Nick told me to keep it for an emergency, and if this isn't an emergency, I don't know what is. So, I want you to understand that I'm there for you both equally. I mean, basically, I'm Switzerland. Anyway, let's get a move on. We don't want to be late.
I'm not going.
Well, we need to put on a united front. I mean, show that we're there to support Nick. I mean, it might make the judge go easier on him.
Rambo, it's all right. Leave it.
Aren't you going to wish him good luck?
Good luck.
Right, we'll talk about this later. Yeah, all being well.
When you're ready to stop lying, I'll be ready to listen.
Can't believe how Rita's beating me off when I need her the most.
She isn't bidding you off. We can't expect her to take on 4 little kids at her age.
She's proper full of life, though. I never think like she's old.
I'm sure a birth certificate will beg to differ.
She's been like a mum to me.
Oh, no, she still will be.
I'm going to end up in a tent on the Red Wreck, boiling up leaves for a brew, nicking bread off the ducks.
You can always move back in with me.
After what happened last time.
Look, the most important thing is not to panic. Yeah, we've got loads of time to sort out all the practical stuff.
What are you on about? I'm already a third of the way through. Oh, Chiz, what have we done?
Hey, it'll be all right.
No, it won't. This is a disaster. If women were meant to have quads, then God would have given us 4 boobs.
Mary, your balloons have arrived.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
I'm not very happy with you, lady, dropping me in it with Gemma. Oh, admit it, I helped you dodge a bullet.
Well, Norris is cutting it fine.
Maybe he's done a runner.
Oh, I've gone to so much trouble. It's not that easy to personalise a balloon.
Oh, attention, everybody! The man of the moment is here.
So much for slipping in under the radar.
Oh, my goodness.
Everything all right, sweetheart?
Yes, yes, I'm just having an allergic reaction to my fully-immersive mascara.
Yeah, so I'm dreading telling her. She's going to do a nutting when she finds out.
Well, let me do the talking.
She think that's wise? Diplomatic, she ain't. Where have you been, anyway? Running out the rovers like that?
Yeah, well, I had to get away. You'll never guess what. Jenny Connor has only gone and left us high and dry.
Oh, how do you mean?
She has totally abandoned the syndicate. Not a buy, nor leave, or kiss me backside, nothing.
Oh, Sally, that's outrageous.
You know, she's always been fickle, that one. I knew her when she was a teenager. And one minute she was risking life and limb on a pogo stick, and the next it was them dealy boppers, and that put the tin hat on it.
Did she say why?
Well, it must be pricey looking after a horse. I mean, it costs enough to keep Kirky fed and watered.
Yeah, well, it's just you, me, and Yasmin now. That means we're all going to have to pay a bit more.
Sinead's not got money to burn, have you?
No.
And horses are unhygienic. Our Bertie definitely had a sniffle since that old nag came on the scene. I think he's coming down with horse flu.
Oh, Betty, do talk a lot of old rubbish.
Actually, she got a point, Sal. Has a horse ever sneezed on you? Like getting caught in a flash flood.
And Sinead's only just finished a treatment for the cancer. You can't expect her to go wading knee-deep in horse muck on a daily basis.
Oh, hello. She's brought out the big guns.
And there's all sorts of terrible bugs in poo. You can catch ringworm, E. coli, anthrax. Do you think she needs all that on top of everything else?
So it's just me and Yasmin, then? Perfect.
Where is she? She's coming. You're not.
Hiya, how's you been?
Oh, no trouble at all. Hey, I didn't think you'd be back from court so soon.
Oh, I didn't go.
Oh. Oh. Hey, it's not easy, is it? When somebody you love does something terrible. I should know. Eileen calls me the Tammy Wynette of Weatherfield. Stand by your man. Apparently that should be my theme tune. You know, people really pitied me when I took Jim back over and over. But I knew what I was getting into. It's better the devil you know.
Yeah, well, you say that, but what he did to you, Liz, he was so cruel.
I know. It sounds mad, but now I'm actually glad I did it. Because I don't have to spend the rest of my life wondering what might have been.
Yeah, I know, but what Nick did to Audrey, I just don't know if I can forgive that.
Oh, come on, we're all capable of making bad decisions. God knows I've made enough. It isn't about what he did. It's about who he is. And what's best for you and your kids. Only you can be the judge of that.
You have no idea what you are letting yourself in for. My family are famous for their lungs.
What?
Well, my Uncle Peter, he could hold his breath underwater for 9 minutes, 36 seconds.
Well, you didn't inherit the famous lungs then?
I did. When I was in a school show, I played the part of the foghorn. Oh, 4 screaming gobs. 4 lots of front bums and back bums, weeing and pooing. It's a total nightmare. My mum said that me and Paul used to cry in shifts and she ended up on Valium for her nerves. Imagine that times 4, Chesney!
Hiya. Well, I was going to congratulate you, but it sounds like you're not really in the mood.
No, we are pleased. It's just a bit...
A bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
Listen, you've got so much to be happy about, though. You just created 4 little miracles. I tell you, having this one is the best thing I've ever done. Try not to get bogged down with all the worrying. Life's too short. Take it from me. I'll see you later.
See ya.
I tell you what you should do. You should take Chesney and Gemma on a field trip to Morecambe, visit the Radfords.
Who?
They were in a documentary on the telly.
Oh, I saw that. A family with 21 kids.
Yeah, there you go. 4 will be a walk in the park.
Even a walk in the park's going to be a nightmare with 4 brats.
Those sandwiches are going to go curly. Someone should put them out of their misery.
Not yet.
Ooh, when the time comes, I could draw up a rota. I've got stickers and coloured pencils.
Oh, I'm sure that'll be a great comfort to them when they're trying to get 4 hungry mouths fed and burps.
It's like I told them. They're going to be strapped for cash. They need so much stuff.
Hey, we should have a whip round. Starting now.
I'll give you a £5 if you relinquish a couple of dinky pork pies.
Go on, then.
You know, I've spent many a happy hour here in the Rovers.
Those balloons would tell a different tale.
You know, I like to think of your spirit as being part of the very fabric of this building, forever.
Oh, Mary, I'm not dead yet.
Or you'll be as good as dead for the amount of time I've got left to spend with you.
We've started a whip round for Gemma and the quads.
Sounds like a girl band from the 1980s.
What a wonderful idea.
Do you know, I read in the Gazette it costs more than £200,000 to bring up just one kid.
Happen you should ask for a refund the way you all have turned out, eh? Both your grandsons in court today, aren't they?
Yes. Well, I had heard that your family life wasn't exactly a bed of roses.
Very nice, ladies.
I see that you're fingering your medallion. It must feel like being reunited with a dear old friend.
It does bring back happy memories of one of my proudest achievements, actually.
You'd think they'd have put it in a nice presentation box.
Yeah, but they didn't. So I fashioned this lanyard for it. I mean, what's the point of having a medal if you can't show it off?
Well, you look very distinguished in your volunteer uniform.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? I mean, I'm not one to blow my own trumpet, but I did have a look of Che Guevara in my beret.
Remember those tracksuits? Purple top with just a smattering of yellow. Yeah, must have been a colour-blind designer, I suppose.
I thought they looked very cheerful.
New head to foot in nylon. Your trousers must have chafed you terribly.
I'm sure that's one thing you won't miss. The Greek chorus.
Still can't believe I've got to, like, sign in at the police station every few days, whereas Nick's, like, practically a free man.
Yes, well, it's a small price to pay for me keeping you out of prison.
Yeah, at least you'll be sleeping in your own bed tonight.
Well, I can definitely come home, then.
Of course you can.
Great. Well, I've still got this... What is it?
Trial of issue.
Trial of issue hanging over me.
Yeah, well, I was there and I don't understand what they were talking about.
Because Nick and David gave a different version of what happened, the judge has requested a trial of issue.
So we can work out who's telling the truth.
Exactly.
But they pleaded guilty.
There's no jury. It's to help the judge decide on the sentence.
Yeah, well, my head's spinning with all of this. My boy's at daggers drawn. I'm going for a bath.
Right, so, moving forward, it is crucial that you two sit down and have a proper think. Do you have anything at all that might help prove Nick's lying?
Like what?
Information you may have forgotten? Witnesses who could speak up for you?
I mean, there's only Natalie, but she's done a runner.
Well, then you need to do everything you can to track her down. She could be the key to all of this. You find her, you're in with a much better chance.
Leanne? Yeah, you never guess who's representing David. That walking waste of skin, Imran. Oh. Right then. I think it's time I told you everything.
You play nicely, Oliver.
I blame David for taking the money. But it wasn't him, it was me. You and I got back together. It was great, it was amazing, but it was fragile. I didn't want to lose you, but I needed to get rid of Elsa. I needed to pay her off. So I paid Natalie to go to the bank and take out all of Gran's cash. It was only meant to be a loan. You know, I always intended on paying her back.
Yeah, of course you did.
I did. But Lewis died, and everyone thought he'd stolen it. And, well, it seemed easier for him to take the blame.
How convenient.
Yeah. Yes, it was. I couldn't live with myself, you know. I really needed to pay Gran back. But David found out, and he was going to tell everyone, so he blackmailed me into buying into the barbers.
Do you know what? I think you're both just as bad as each other.
Oh, no, he's much worse. Yeah, if he hadn't blackmailed me, I would have paid Gran off. It's his fault things went so far.
Nick, not only did you steal from your own Gran, now you're trying to put all the blame on your brother. He's got kids to think of.
Okay. Why should I take the blame? Why is his family more important than mine?
Still free then, hmm? Not clapped you in irons and chucked away the key.
No. Not yet. Shall I do you a brew?
No, thank you. I'm not quite ready for slurping tea and eating Battenberg with you. Thank you very much.
Fair enough.
David, I have been thinking about the barbers, and I've come up with some conditions.
Go on.
Yeah. Well, of course, I'm very au fait with running my own salon, but a gentleman's barber's is a different kettle of fish.
Well, you'll soon pick it up.
Thank you. And assuming that you don't go to prison, you've still got to earn, haven't you? So I think you should carry on working there.
Well, I can't believe you letting me set foot in the place.
I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for Shona and the kiddies. And I expect you to repay me every single penny that you took from me, right? And I just hope Nick does the same and all. Oh, yes, and one more thing. I obviously can't trust you with the takings, so I've had a word, and Maria has agreed to split her time between the salon and the barbers, so she will be your boss. Problem?
No, not at all. I get it. Maria, organ grinder, me, monkey. And thanks, Gran. No, it's a lot more than I deserve.
See Smile while still here.
Dragging it out. Bet you'll miss the miserable old beggar, won't you?
I will. Don't you dare tell him.
I'm sorry that I took you for granted.
Well, I know you won't be living with me, but like I said, I will support you.
We all will. We're going to do a rota and everything.
Brilliant.
And we've had a whip round.
No way, that's min.
Now, don't you go wasting it all on scrunchies and denim jackets.
Come on. Come and set her heart on Horace.
Thank you.
Ah, you're welcome.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Can't believe you're going, Nozza. Where am I going to get my gossip from?
Oh, well, I'm sure Brian will fill you in.
And I won't be back with her coming forward.
The cabin is the hub, nay, the beating heart of Coronation Street.
Do you know what the worst thing is about you going?
What?
You would have been a banging granddad for the quad.
Oh, thank you.
You want a photo?
No. I thought they broke the mould when they made Blanche Hunt, but it seems like I was mistaken.
Every time she went to the 1 o'clock club, she'd come back loaded to the gills. Tupperware stuffed with goodies.
Tupperware?
I'm just an old-fashioned girl with an old-fashioned mind. Not sophisticated, I'm the sweet and simple kind. I want an old-fashioned house with an old-fashioned fence and an old-fashioned millionaire.
Well, Doris was Eartha Kitt in a Rovers drag show.
Yeah, I was a triumph, I won.
I'd paid good money to see that. Hey, it was magnificent. Head to toe in leopard skin and feathers.
Can't believe how kind everyone's been. I'm proper choked.
I know. But it'll barely scratch the surface. No, I'm going to do some proper sums tomorrow, and then we'll see what's what.
Rita.
Yeah?
Do you ever think how different things might have been?
How do you mean?
Well, you know, if you'd accepted my proposal.
I'm sure you'll forgive me if I don't want to go meandering down that particular memory lane.
You know, as much as I wish this was all over, I've got to hold my nerve. You know, the police have got to believe I'm a trustworthy person, and this isn't going to help.
This is such a mess. Can't believe you've done this to yourself, to us.
Okay, yeah. Don't judge me too harshly. I mean, I'm not a bad person. Yeah, I thought you, of all people, would understand.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you've done things you're not proud of. I mean, burning down the restaurant for the insurance money.
Joe, I'd never steal from my family.
No, but you stole from your friends. And you and Janice took those lottery winnings.
Hang on. Just how is this helpful? Dragging up all the dirt you've got on me?
Well, it's not. It's not, is it?
No, it's not.
No. That's what I'm saying. You've done things you're not proud of. And why? Because you were desperate. So was I.
What's the matter, darling?
Hey. Hey. Come on. Let me put you back in your bedroom. Oh! There we go. Good. Come on, let's go and read where the wild things are. Yep.
Oh, look at him. Can't keep away.
Shut your trap, Beth.
That's told you.
Charming.
How did Nick and David get on a court?
I don't know. I don't care.
I saw David in the shop, so he's not been banged up.
Yeah, I heard they both got off with it.
Right night then, Beth.
Look, I'm not going to keep you long. I just wanted to let you know that I'm quitting.
Really?
Yeah. I realise now that I'm an embarrassment to you, so...
You can't just bin it off, though, can you? What are you going to do for money?
Well, I'll get some building work or find some labouring or something.
Well, I don't want to sound negative, but you couldn't find any last time you looked.
Then I'll try harder.
Right, well, good luck to you then, Gary. I really hope it works out for you.
I'll put some stuff in a bag. I'll come back for the rest later. Right. You know, I've been an idiot. But everything I did it for you. I got you back, and I didn't want to lose you, you know? You, Oliver, Simon, it felt like home. Where I wanted to be. With you. The love of my life.
Wait. You're going nowhere. Look, I don't know how we're going to sort out all this mess. I really don't. But what I do know is I can't bear to lose you again.
Now, you've already got the keys to the kingdom, but you see, I've always prided myself on keeping my frontage nice and tidy, and I want you to promise me that in my absence you will continue with the tradition.
I promise.
There you are.
Goodbye, dear friend. I'll miss you terribly.
Yes, and I shall miss you too. You're certainly a one-off.
Oh, I hate goodbyes, me.
Me too. Stop milking it, Nozza.
Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
When are you coming back to visit us?
Oh, well, that would be telling, wouldn't it?
All right, come on then, Norris. Give us a kiss goodbye.
He's spoken for.
Oh, obviously a bit of a stud on the quiet.
What like me? I had cheese sandwich. Please stay down.
Norris, we bonded over our love of Sir Cliff Richard. I've had many times, I can tell you, times when innocence I trade for company, and children saw me cry.
Commotion.
You all right?
Well, I will be when we can get away from Mary's caterwaul.
Yet these misunite. Oh, love
I shall miss this street and the people on it. Goodbye, old friends, eh?
Bye, Norris. Following from Mel B, Michael Barrymore is in the hot seat tomorrow night at 9:35 for new Piers Morgan's Life Stories. And if you missed the 9th instalment of our documentary spanning 6 decades, 63 Up is waiting for you on ITV Hub. For next, this Friday night's drama with Foyle's War.